morning everyone. Welcome to a really late vlog in my life. I've not vlogged for a while, maybe like 2 weeks, but you know, I wanted to be consistent and I'm not. I am just finding a jumper to wear because I'm gonna put this one on. I'm just gonna do some vintage parcel drop off, and I just thought, I've just been to the gym and I just thought I would quickly just go as I am, because I've just got my parcels together and I don't have many hours while Indy's at nursery. I've got so much to do because we were on holiday last week and then we had a really busy weekend. I worked on, oh my god, I put my jumper on back to front. I worked on Saturday and then Sunday we were at Josh's parents for basically the whole day and whole night, and then it was a bank holiday yesterday, and we all know how much we hate bank holidays when we are mums if our children go to nursery on those days, because it means we can't get anything done. My to-do list is huge, but the first thing on my list is to send off vintage parcels, and I feel like if I don't do that, it just like looms over me, and I know it really needs doing. Like that's one thing that really needs doing, because if not, people will just complain about me and leave me really bad reviews. So I try to do that like before most other things. Like I've got loads of TikToks to edit. That's obviously not really important because they're not branded ones. It's just obviously ones that I have decided to do. I need to like put clothes away. I need to check some invoices for Instagram payments, and then one of the things is to film this video. I'm trying to put my shoe on. I didn't really know what I was going to do, but I think I'm just going to do like a catch up, what I eat in a day type thing. Obviously I've said that I'm not really filming the kids that much anymore. Well, they're not on Instagram, but I was like, you'll probably see traces of them on YouTube, but not much at all. Definitely not much of their faces. But yeah, I'm just going to do what I eat in the day, but I'm actually fasting today, even though I've been to the gym. But when I was in the gym, I was Googling if fasting is safe whilst weight training, because I've obviously just been to the gym and done some weights for about 45-50 minutes, and then now that I'm fasting, I didn't want it to be like dangerous, but it actually says it's quite good. Probably should have known that really, but yeah, let me just grab all these parcels. I've literally got like 9 parcels to take. I'm just going to take these parcels, guys, and then I'll catch up when I get back, because what time do I need to be eating at? Like 11:30, and it's 20 to 10. So I was starting eating in like 2 hours. The only thing is, when you're fasting, you can't have a nice coffee because you're not allowed milk, and that is the only thing that I don't like about it, but hey ho. I'm just about to have my first meal of the day. I was going to say breakfast, but it's nearly 11:30, but it is my breakfast food. The reason I am kind of breaking the fast now early is because I actually need to get Indy at 12:30 from nursery, and then I would just be absolutely starving. When I pick her up, I'm going to go straight to the supermarket, and then I'd obviously have to like get home, make food. So I just thought I would just eat now, even though yeah, it's an hour early. But I don't know actually. I can't remember what time it was when I last ate last night. I think it was like 8:30. So yeah, it would take me to 12:30. I'm gonna eat now, and I also really want a coffee as well. So I'm gonna make a coffee and have some porridge oats. So I've got 50 grams of oats, a scoop of chocolate orange protein, then I have strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and some flaxseed on top. I would usually have dark chocolate too, but we don't have any. As soon as I get Indy from nursery, I actually need to go straight to the supermarket. I've already said that, haven't I? Because we've not been to the supermarket for nearly 2 weeks. Obviously we've had to go to like the co-op or little shops, but we've not done like a proper supermarket shop for 2 weeks because we've been away. So just ticking it off my list. Yeah, there's no dark chocolate, so I'll make sure that I buy plenty of that today. I'm just going to eat this and then I will make my coffee after that, because I just feel like really enjoying my coffee. I might even watch a YouTube video and treat myself, because the kids both slept horrendous last night. Biscuits out the biscuit tin. Seriously, I need to not buy chocolate biscuits. I've not bought any chocolate biscuits for absolutely ages, probably since January for the biscuit jar, because that's when I obviously started like my health kick after having Indy, and I just can't help myself from eating them all the time, because I am literally addicted to McVitie's digestives. And the other day I went into the co-op. Obviously we'd not got any food really in the house at all, and they were £1.50 instead of £3.69. I cannot get over how expensive a packet of chocolate digestives are. I know they're obviously more expensive in like local shops like your co-ops, because that's what they're the convenience stores. They do try to make like more money off you, but even Aldi, like I think they're expensive in Aldi. Anyway, they were £1.50, so I bought them, and let's just say they've lasted about 3 days. I feel like I just need to get rid of them now, if that makes sense to anyone. It probably makes sense to a lot of you actually. Yeah, I feel like I just need to eat the biscuits to get rid of them, and then they're gone, and then I don't have to worry about it. But I'm just going to sit down and enjoy a cup of coffee and 2 digestives, because it's something I've not done for absolutely ages. I think like when you've been on holiday with your kids, like we didn't have a break from them at all, which is fine, but when you're used to having like an hour or 2 here and there on your own, like I just feel like I've not sat down on my own for ages, because we've had loads of late nights as well, and then I've been doing loads of like what's the word I'm looking for? I've had loads to catch up on at home in the evening, so I've not really sat down at all. And I'm just quickly gonna find a YouTube. I'm gonna watch, oh my god, there's so much YouTube I've not watched. How do people even catch up with all this YouTube? I mean, L Swift 47 minutes. I do not have 47 minutes on me, I'm afraid, to watch that video. I feel like there was one that I wanted to watch that wasn't that long. Molly May, 21 minutes and 12 seconds. That's not too bad. That could be one. Here she is. My Girl K, solo bedtime routine with 2 toddlers, 10 minutes long. That is the kind of video I want to be watching right now, because I don't have much more than 10 minutes in me. Also, are you a dunker? Like, do you dunk your biscuits or do you just eat them? Because I just eat them. Although I think dunking is more for tea, isn't it? And I don't really watch much. I don't really drink much tea.
Wish me the best I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try.
As you can see, I've just got home from Aldi and I've just put the washing away. What is actually wrong with my brain today? I've just put the shopping away, should I say. And I am just having one of these green tea supplements. So it's by a brand called, I think it's just Amy. They're called Body Elixir. And it's just like a green tea supplement type thing. And it just goes in this glass. I think I actually had one on my last vlog. Indie B, what are you doing? You are far too clever for your own good, honey. This kid. Okay. I was gonna have a smoothie, but I've just put Indy to bed. Well, she's been asleep for probably another 45 minutes now. I've just been watching my phone. So what I'm gonna do is have a bagel and peanut butter, because I'll literally be having my tea in less than 2 hours. But obviously I've only eaten one meal today, so I do need to eat more. I'm just gonna have a New York bagel and some crunchy peanut butter as kind of like a big snack, a large snack. I was gonna make myself look presentable, but then I just thought, why? Like, for what reason do I need to do that? Because I'm literally at home just doing jobs, and then I need to make tea in like an hour. Don't know, probably a bit close to tea time this, to be fair, but Josh is getting Casper from nursery at 4:45 and it's now 4:45. But I am really hungry, so I hope I can still eat my tea. We'll probably be eating tea for about 5 o'clock because they won't be home till 5ish. Get the peanut butter out. I am just trying to get some jobs done as well. I'm just in one of them moods today where I'm not really doing a lot, but I think it's because I've got so much to do. I'm still drinking this as well. I've not even drank it. I'm currently just trying to get back into the swing of tracking macros again. Not like really religiously, but just to kind of see what I'm eating. I want to really be aiming for like 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day. I kind of eat the same thing every day, give or take, like the odd thing. It just depends what I'm in the mood to eat. But I actually don't know how many calories that is. All I know is that I have lost weight since January. I know it's nearly September, so that is quite a long time. But when you're a mum of 2, well, just a mum in general, it's definitely much harder to try and motivate yourself to lose weight. And I just feel like I've hit a bit of a lull, but it probably is because we've had a week off, and I've had a week off the gym, and I've drank alcohol every night on holiday and eaten, not really what I want, but eaten more than probably what I would do at home. Or, well, I've kind of eaten less, but like more calorific things, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just going to eat this now and write down some ideas for YouTube, because I want to get back into the swing of filming every week again and uploading every week again. Just making some dinner now. Indy's been very clingy this evening, so she is currently sat on my hip, which it's not great, is it? I feel like since she's got bigger and wants carrying a lot, my posture and the achiness of my body is just not that good. Do you want to get down? No. Let me just pick her up 2 seconds. The meatballs are in the air fryer because they literally take 12 minutes in the air fryer. I've actually just noticed as well on the Aldi meatball packet, it literally says now suitable for air fryer. And I'm just about to put the pasta in, but I do need to measure it, which with this one is going to be pretty impossible. Isn't it? How are we going to measure the pasta, darling? You're very clingy, aren't you? Do we think you're getting some... Oh! Do we think you're getting some new toothy pigs? Are you getting new teethy pigs? Oh, Blossy.
Yeah?
Just some bit on my pasta.
Just some bit on your pasta. Is that enough?
Yeah, and this one and that one.
Then you on the top.
I want to have a bit.
Let's cut some off. Then let's cut your little bit off.
Big one off.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever.
The last meal of the day, I have got my Greek yogurt and berries, and then I have 2 of these lemon Aldi crushed meringues. I think they've got like 56 calories per meringue. Let me have a look. Yep, 56 calories per meringue, so I do have 2. But I'm probably going to start having one again soon because I just go a little bit overboard. And I've also got a cherry tea. These are new in Aldi. We usually have the sleep teas, but they didn't have any left, so I went with this. Smells really nice actually. I can't even take that, it's gonna be too hot. I think it's called called Protect or something like that. Oh. It says protect your mind, body and soul on the packaging. I'm just gonna sit down and watch 10-15 minutes of the Furies. And then I am 100% having an early night. I keep saying it and I'm just not doing it. I want to just sit in bed and read a bit of a book because I've got work tomorrow. So I'm just going to eat my yogurt and drink my tea, and as soon as I have done that, I am going up to bed. Because we've said it for the last few nights. And then we just sit there. I got Casper this today from Aldi.
What is it?
Make your own squirrel feeder.
Make your own squizzer.
Build and decorate your own squirrel feeder. Includes paints and brush. So we have a little squirrel that comes to our window a lot and eats nuts that we obviously feed it. But it's been coming into our garden for ages. It stopped during some, like, the really warm weeks. I was going to say months, but we've literally had like 2 warm weeks. And then it's recently started coming back again, and we always put nuts out for it and it eats them. So I thought, I just saw this squirrel feeder in Aldi and thought I'd buy it. God. But yeah, we always have this meal before bed. Just a little protein dessert type meal. God, it's 9:05 already. I need to be in bed to stop them napping. They did do some strawberry ones actually, Aldi, of these meringues. And I got them last time and they really were not great. They had a really weird aftertaste. Whereas these lemon ones are really good, even though it looks like I've got egg whites in my bowl. But I don't. Morning, it is the day after and I'm just on my way to work. So I thought I would vlog a little bit of today. Like, I'm not going to vlog work, what I'm basically going to do is vlog what I'm eating. I've been to the gym this morning. I've just done 10 minutes of stretching because my body feels like it's aged by about 10 years. Because I've traded a lot again. I'm not stretching and oh my god, I feel awful. Like, I just really forgot how important stretching is for the human body, especially when you're putting a lot of stress on it with weights and things. But my hips, my groin, my hamstrings are so tight. So I just did 10 minutes of stretching and then just did 30 minutes walking on the treadmill. Because I actually really enjoy doing that. Like, I sweat, I get a bit like, oh god, I've got 10 minutes left, this is awful, but that's actually a good thing sometimes, like that little mental challenge that you have with yourself. Then I've just quickly been home. I've had the same breakfast as what I had yesterday because I pretty much have that breakfast every day of my life. There's not really a day that I don't have it unless I'm on holiday or away somewhere. And then I don't eat that much when I'm working because it's quite busy and I only get a half an hour lunch break, and then I don't eat that much. Like, I take snacks in my bag but I end up actually not eating them. So on the days that I'm working now, I only really end up eating 3 or 4 meals a day with not many snacks in between. I've not brought any lunch with me today, so I will be having to buy it from somewhere. I don't know whether I can have it from the cafe next door with like quite a heavy discount, but I've not been in yet because every time I've been on my lunch break they've been really busy in there, and I've just was like, I'm not putting that pressure on them to make me my lunch when I could literally just go somewhere else. But we'll see. Like, if it's quiet today I might just literally nip next door and have something like avocado on toast because they do have a really lovely, it is a vegetarian menu but it's a lovely vegetarian menu. Or there's a gorgeous cafe like 6 doors down that sells like pasta in a box, but we're having pasta for tea, so I actually don't really fancy pasta. I don't know, I could just go to the Co-op and buy a sandwich. We'll see. I could go to Aldi and buy a sandwich. There's an Aldi like 5 minutes away, but it's a longer walk. So I'm just gonna see what the weather's like. Obviously if it's raining, sometimes I'll buy my lunch and I'll sit on a bench by the canal and eat my lunch, which is lovely. But if it's raining, which it is right now, then I'm not going to be doing that. I'll probably just quickly buy something and go back into the shop and eat it in the store cupboard. So I've actually just come to sit in my car to have my lunch because every single bench in the town village is taken because it's a really nice day outside. And I didn't fancy just standing and walking to eat my sandwich, so I'm just gonna come sit in the car. But I've got literally just a chicken mayo sandwich on brown bread, and then I've just got some apples and grapes, and I've got a bottle of water because I've got a really bad headache. Don't know where that's come from, to be honest. It's currently 1:30 and I need to be back at work in 10 minutes because I've literally walked to the shop, bought my food, walked all the way down the canal to find a bench and there isn't one. So I need to eat this quite quickly, to be honest. I might even just eat 1/2 and eat my apples and grapes whilst I'm walking.
Somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see in your eyes.
literally just having a cup of tea. I did fancy another coffee, but I've got a really bad headache. And I've got like loads of pressure here on my nose. It's actually awful. I don't have like a snotty nose or cold or anything. I've just got so much pressure, like my head and my face. I was gonna have a latte and then I decided that it's probably not a good idea with caffeine, so I went for a cup of tea instead. I've literally just jumped back in the car, just finished work. It is 5:15 and I feel really off it for some reason. I'm really shaky, I'm absolutely starving. All I've had is the sandwich and a pot of fruit and then my porridge this morning. As I was saying earlier, I don't eat that much at work compared to what I would usually eat in a day. And yeah, I just feel really like, I don't know, I can't really explain it to be honest. So I'm just about to eat one of the Aldi's version of a Fibre One bar. It's called Fibre Now, and it's one of the lemon cheesecake ones. Well, lemon drizzle. It's got 80 calories in it. But I'm just hoping that this will pass me by for going home for tea. I've just spoke to Josh on the phone, and we're having salmon, rice and broccoli, which is one of my favourite meals ever. Because we put hoisin sauce on the salmon, a bit of soy in the rice, and then tungsten broccoli. Wow, chef's kiss as people would say. So I'm really looking forward to going home and having that. Yeah, hopefully this Fibre Now bar keeps me going. I really need to drink some more water as well. I feel like I've not drunk enough today. I think I'm going to invest in a Stanley Cup, because I just feel like I'll drink a lot of water when I have one. Like this holds so much water, but because you have to like tip it back into your mouth, I feel like I don't drink that much out of it because it's just really inconvenient. Whereas if I was to have a cup with a straw, like a solid cup with a straw, I've got like some of the Starbucks ones with the straw in, but they're not very safe. Like they don't keep my water safe. If I was to knock it over, all the water would come out. So I'd never take anything like that to work. But yeah, I might invest in a Stanley Cup. I might be that girl and have a Stanley Cup. I think you can get fake ones actually. Might have to do that. Who really needs a branded one? They're literally like 50 quid. I think you can get ones called Yeti. I've seen those ones before because we do actually have a Yeti flask. And the Yeti ones are really similar to the Stanley ones. So might have a quick Amazon search for those when I get home.
Your head is full of dreams. Tears are proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's a many.
Just quickly out on a little evening walk with the kids. Josh is at home just doing a bit of work because he's obviously had both of them pretty much all day long. So I just said that I would bring the kids. Yeah, the combine harvest will cut it, won't he? What does he cut?
That wheat.
He cuts the wheat, doesn't he? And what does it make? Grain. But yeah, I feel a little bit better now. I've eaten my tea and it was very, very nice. It's nearly 7:15. We're just going to head back home now. Then I'll just be having my yoghurt meal, which was the same as last night because it always is. And hopefully these two go to bed quite easily.